Is this a way to restrict H-4 EADs unofficially? That's the question running through thousands of H-1B families' minds right now. Because the US Department of Homeland Security has just ended automatic EAD renewals. And yes, this change hits immigrant families, especially H-4 spouses, the hardest. Let's unpack what's happening, why it matters, and what you can still do to protect yourself. We'll also explain whether bundling your H-4 EAD with your H-1B can still help, so watch till the end. Starting October 30th, 2025, automatic extensions for EAD are gone. Until now, if you filed your EAD renewal on time, you automatically got up to 540 extra days of work authorization while USCIS processed your case. That protection is gone now. From October 30th onward, if your EAD expires, you simply can't work until your new card is approved. No grace period, no safety net. If you filed before October 30th, you're still covered under the old rule, meaning you can get up to 540 days of automatic extension. But if you file on or after that date, you must wait for approval before resuming work. And here's the irony. USCIS processing times haven't magically improved. Attorneys note that they are still seeing delays of 6 to 12 months for routine renewals. And since you can only file your EAD up to 180 days before it expires, there's a huge gap where you could lose months of income. Basically, slower processing plus no automatic extension equals months without work for families who've done everything right. Now we really want to hear from you. Do you think this rule was made to indirectly control the H-4 EAD population? Or do you think DHS will be forced to bring back faster processing because of public backlash? Drop your thoughts below, we read every comment. And if you're finding this breakdown helpful, hit that subscribe button so you don't miss important US immigration updates like this one. Honestly, it feels like deja vu. Remember the COVID days? During the pandemic, USCIS started requiring in-person biometrics, fingerprints and photos, even for EAD renewals. That one rule pushed processing times to 12, sometimes 15 months. And since people could apply only 6 months in advance, thousands of H-4 spouses lost their jobs while waiting for approvals. To fix that mess, USCIS introduced automatic extensions. First 180 days, then 540. It gave families a lifeline. And now, that lifeline is being cut. Across immigrant communities, the same question keeps coming up. Why now? Some say this change is part of a quiet effort to make life harder for legal immigrants. A make the system miserable so people leave strategy. Others believe it's just bureaucracy trying to return to pre-COVID procedures. Whatever the intent, the impact is real. Families are stressed, careers are frozen, and it's all happening while processing times remain painfully slow. So can this new rule be challenged? Maybe, because DHS made it an interim final rule. That means they skipped the usual public feedback process and made it effective right away. Lawyers might argue this breaks normal rule-making procedures. So technically, it could be challenged in court. But the outcome? Totally uncertain. Now what about H-4 EAD premium processing? You might remember the lawsuit Iadkuni versus Mayorkas. In January 2023, USCIS agreed to process H-1B, H-4 and H-4 EAD together at the same speed if filed in premium as long as they were bundled. That helped thousands of families avoid career breaks. But that settlement expired on January 18, 2025. After that date, USCIS no longer has to process them together. Some applicants say it still works in practice, but there's no guarantee. So definitely check with your attorney before relying on it. So who's affected by this new rule? Almost everyone who needs to renew their EAD, including H-4 spouses, people waiting for green cards, and those under humanitarian programs. If you want to avoid renewal delays and move toward a faster, more stable status, consider the EB-1A green card route. You can get step-by-step support through our Smart Green Card VIP plan backed by over 200 approvals. Or claim your free consultation today. Links are in the description. But here's one bit of good news. Their 180-day automatic extension is protected by law. Same for L2S and E3D dependent spouses. They can keep working as long as their I-94 record is valid. Breathe easy. This change doesn't affect you. One common question we keep seeing is, do H-4 spouses fall out of status if their EAD expires? If your H-4 status itself is valid, you remain legally in the US. You just can't work until your EAD renewal is approved. So yes, you stay in status, but your income stops during that period.
So what can you do right now?
First, file early. Submit your EAD renewal as soon as you hit that 180-day window. Second, check your expiration date today. Set reminders so you don't miss that filing window. Third, prepare your documents early. Have your photos, forms and fees ready so you can file the moment your window opens. If you're filing H-1B, H-4 and H-4 EAD together, check if bundled premium processing is still being accepted. It might still work, but always confirm with your attorney. Look, we get it. This is tough. It's frustrating to play by the rules, work hard, build a career, and then be told to wait indefinitely just for permission to keep working. For many families, it's not just paperwork, it's their lives, their mortgages, their kids' schools. But being informed and planning ahead is your best defense right now. If you're on an H-4 EAD, the next 6 months matter more than ever. Stay informed, stay prepared. And remember, you're not alone in this. If this video made things easier to understand, share it with a friend and subscribe to Smart Green Card for more clear, simple immigration updates. Because families like yours deserve clarity, not confusion.